So this gentle chair yoga practice is great for all levels, especially for beginners. And it's also great for those who maybe work in a seated position a lot and are just maybe feeling like they need a little bit more energy, maybe feeling a little tired. It's good for that as well. Now, I do recommend that you go at your own pace, that if there's anything, this is your practice, so if there's anything that doesn't feel right to you, please skip it. Skip anything you like, okay? And you might even like to consult a healthcare professional. So if you're going to join me, thank you ahead of time, and let's get moving. Okay, so we're going to be seated in a chair. Now you can either kind of lean back and allow the back of the chair to support you, or if you feel up to it, maybe coming forward a little bit onto the edge of the front edge of the chair, but just make sure you feel stable. But either way, we want to allow our spine to be nice and tall. And maybe closing the eyes for a few moments, resting the hands on the knees. You can either have the eyes closed or just a soft gaze somewhere in front of you. Maybe bringing a gentle smile to the face. Allow the eyes to smile as well. And just feel the breath. Not trying to force the breath, just allow the breath. Just see if you can feel maybe how the rib cage and the lungs expand as you inhale. And as they gently release on the exhale, keeping the spine nice and tall. And just taking a moment to get a general sense of how you feel before you practice. You can compare how you feel before and how you feel after. And if the eyes are closed, just fluttering them open as you begin to move. So again, keeping your spine nice and tall. Make yourself nice and tall. And then we're going to just do some nice gentle shoulder circles. So just taking the shoulders up, back, and down. And just go at your own pace. Breathe smoothly. And then going the other way. And then one time, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Maintain that length in the spine. And then we're going to begin some sun breaths. So taking your arms down by the sides, you can spread the fingers. And then inhale, bringing the arms out and up. You might turn the palms up and away from you as you raise the arms. And then exhale as you lower. If it hurts your shoulders in any way, feel free to also bring your arms forward a bit. They don't have to be straight out to the sides. If coming up at an angle feels good to you, that's fine. If you'd rather bring your arms forward and up, that's okay. Just do what you can. Inhaling as you lift the arms, exhale as you lower. Inhale, lift and expand. Grow tall, exhale, lower. Inhale, let the breath move you. Rising, exhale as we lower. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Nice full breath. Exhale as we lower. And then we're going to take our hands onto the knees. If any movement causes you pain, please skip, okay? Otherwise, if it feels good, we're going to inhale, tilt the pelvis forward a bit, arching the spine, lift the heart, shoulder blades, draw back and down. Exhale as you gently round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And one more. Exhale, round. Then inhale, coming to a neutral spine. And then I'm going to mirror you, just so you know. We're going to take our left hand to the side, right hand to the side. Inhale, raise the left arm forward and up. Grow tall, reach up, and then exhale, a little side stretch to the right. Nice smooth breath. Try not to hold the breath. And then on your next inhale, coming back up to center, lowering the left arm, inhale, raise the right arm, and exhale, a little side stretch to the left. Just go as far as is comfortable, or again, skip it if you like. On your next inhale, coming back up to center. And then we're going to rotate. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, rotating towards your right. You could take your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Grow tall. With each inhale, feel the spine lengthen, keeping the chest lifted. And each exhale, maybe rotating a little bit further. Don't force the neck. Just allow the neck to gently rotate. And then exhale, releasing the rotation, changing sides. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind you, grow tall. And exhale, rotate. Chest lifted, spine long. Neck comfortably rotating. And then on your next exhale, release. Okay, so now we're going to warm up the ankles. So raising one leg, doesn't really matter which side, just a little bit off the floor, making some ankle circles. Just a few circles one way, then go the other way. And then lower that foot, and then change sides, just making some circles. Oops, did you hear that crack? And then going the other way. And then releasing. Okay, so now taking our feet together, we're just going to do like little clamshells. So taking the knees away and then together again, just warming up the hips a little bit. Maybe inhale wide, exhale back together, but just move at your own pace, at your own comfort level. Keeping the spine nice and long, nice and tall. Now you can continue just like this or stop anytime. Another option would be to take your feet a little bit wide. Again, the clamshells are perfectly fine, okay? But if you like, feet hips width, grow tall, and then we're going to take each leg side to side. So we're going to raise the right leg and take it out to the side, and then back forward again. And then the left leg out to the side and forward. And just go at your own pace. Inhale to the side, exhale forward, inhale to the side, exhale forward, just continuing at your own pace. And just know that as you're doing this, this isn't just about moving the leg. This is also about maintaining the strength of the muscles that support your spine as you're moving the leg. Okay, so when we move a limb like a leg, it might want to kind of pull the spine one way or the other. And we want to try to stabilize and keep our spine nice and long and try to keep it not rigid, but long and have to feel like it's stable. Okay. And then one more time each side. And then coming back to center. So now we're going to do our first standing pose called Warrior Two. Now, Warrior Two is actually usually done standing, but you can do it in a chair. So first, take it one step at a time, please. So we're going to start with our right leg forward, and then we're going to take our left leg out to the side. And grow nice and tall. So I'm kind of facing the right leg. If that hurts you, just face forward and centered. Okay, otherwise I'm going to face the right leg, grow nice and tall, and if you like, you can raise your arms to about shoulder high and maybe gazing towards the left hand. Right hand. Sorry, gaze towards your right hand. Now, you can either stay just like this, or if it feels okay to do so without strain, you could take your left leg out to the side and press down through the heel. Toe up, press down through the heel. If that feels like it's too intense, just skip it. And then on your next exhale, lowering the hands, taking that left leg back in, and then we're going to change sides. Bring the left leg forward, and then we're going to take the right leg out to the side. Okay? Breathe, grow tall, facing the left leg. And if you like, you can raise the arms. And again, optional, you can gaze towards the left hand. And if you like, you could take the right leg straight out to the side, toe up, and press down through the heel. It could be at an angle here, that's okay. In other words, you can bring that right leg a little bit forward if you need to. Make sure you feel comfortable in your knee and in your hips and low back. Nice smooth breath. And then exhale, lowering the hands and taking that foot back in. And then we're going to take our Kali pose. So Kali pose, we're going to take both legs wide. And we want to feel like we're really rotating the thighs out. So maybe take your hands to the outside of your knees, right outside the thighs here, and then press your hands away. So we want to really wake up the muscles that create that external rotation. If you need to have your legs closer together, bringing them forward a bit, that's fine, okay? Just take them to a comfortable width for you. One that asks you to do a little bit of work, but not straining. And then inhale, keep the spine nice and tall. And we're gonna take like goalpost arms. Breathing deeply so the elbows are bent at about a 90-degree angle. Spine tall, reach up through the spine. And at the same time, draw the shoulder blades back, draw the upper arms back, and breathe. Again, press the thighs out. It's a lot of work. If you really put a lot of work into it, you'll feel more. And then exhale as we lower the hands, taking the legs back forward again. Then we're going to do downward facing dog, but from a seated position. So in downward facing dog, we're usually on our hands and knees and then lift our bum up and back for downward dog. But for here, we're actually going to sit in the seated position, extending the legs, press the heels down a little bit, but keep the tops of your thighs active, keep them engaged. And then grow tall, reach up through your spine. And if you like, you could take your arms either down by your sides, even to your knees, to your thighs, but keep active. Keep the spine long and engaged. Or if you like, you could take your arms forward to about shoulder high as if you're trying to push that wall in front of you, push that wall away from you. Okay, keep the spine nice and tall. You might feel your core engage a little bit. If you have to have your knees bent a little bit, that's okay. Don't strain, okay? And if you like, you can either keep your hands as they are or lower them. Or if you like, you can raise the arms like you're trying to press the ceiling away from you now. And breathe. And smile if you can. And then exhale as we lower the arms, bringing them forward and down, bending the knees. Okay. So now we're going to take a gentle forward fold. You can have your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, a comfortable width for you. Take your hands onto your thighs, or either hands or your elbows onto your thighs, and just gently coming forward. If it feels accessible without strain, feel free to kind of come forward completely and even let your upper body be resting on the inner thighs a bit, the upper legs. Let the head relax. And then when you're ready, if your hands aren't there already, take your hands to the thighs and gently come up. And then we're going to take a spinal twist, and then we're going to be done with the yoga poses and take a relaxation. So for now, knees and feet together, one more pose. Taking our right hand to the outside of the left knee. Take your left hand behind you. Grow tall, lift up. Exhale, rotating your belly and rib cage towards your left, and breathe. Again, not straining the neck. And exhale and release. And then we're going to change sides, taking the right hand to the outside, left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand behind you. Grow tall, reach up. Exhale, rotating. And then exhale, releasing the rotation. And then we're just going to find a nice, comfortable seat. You can either be seated, face kind of coming forward on your chair, or you can scoot back so that you have the back of the chair giving you a little bit of extra support here. And just closing the eyes. And just take a moment to feel. Notice how you feel after you've practiced. Feel the breath. Feel the body. And just taking a few moments here now to observe how you feel after you've practiced. Do you feel any different? Hopefully a little bit more ease. And then gently opening the eyes. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you took some time to take care of yourself. And so I hope you do feel well. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me. You can contact me at www.yogawithdeb.com. The link is below. And in the description, you can look down there. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Be well. Namaste.